All right, we're going to see if this is working. Can you hear my voice? Chat, you hear? Can you hear my voice? If you can hear my voice, then say, yeah, I can hear your voice. I think I've got this figured out. I think I've got it figured out. So, Justin Sun's back. Who watched this channel back when I was mad into TRX? Who was there? You remember TRX? Good old TRX. Good old Justin Sun. Well, we're going to do a little bit of an overview of the new Terra Luna fork that Justin Sun has been making out. He's just been putting out, which is perfect timing, really. He launched it just as Terra Luna dumped. Holy hell. And I don't know, what do you guys think? Did Justin have something to do with this? Was it Justin's doing? We're going to find out all about that. And we're going to be looking at how to get set up on Tron, how to buy this USDD token, and also how to mine it, how to yield farm it on Tron. So let's get to it, hey? Let's roll it.
That's right.
Tell me how you do it. She won't tell anyone. She said it'd be better if you only just tell her. Take the
All right, guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. For the first time ever, I figured out how to go live, actually. We are live as we're talking. So I'm hoping the stream keeps up, because actually I went off the Wi-Fi. Now I'm plugged straight into the Chinese firewall mainnet and then going through them with a VPN. So let's hope it keeps up. So Luna, $6. Jesus. I think I'm probably like most of you, where I was a bit like a rabbit in the headlights yesterday. I didn't do anything. I just sat and watched it, and I thought, it's going to recover. It'll be fine. This is fine. The meme where the whole room's burning. It wasn't fine in the end. And yeah, we're down to $6. Jesus, I really didn't expect it to be this severe. But I mean, from, what's that, $115 just a month ago, we're down to $6. Unbelievable stuff. And, if we come down to the stable coin of the Terra Luna ecosystem, we're down to 43 cents. And again, I haven't done anything. I think what happened just now was that before, my friend Dave was actually saying that he wasn't able to sell his UST. He had like 15 grand in it, and I think I've only got like 1 or 2,000. So I'm not that worried, really. Richie wrecked. And he was trying to get it out. And I think just then he just said he managed to get it out. And I think a lot of people just did. And it got dumped bad. Commiserations to anyone who lost a lot of money in this play. No one was really expecting Terra Luna to be a huge Ponzi, but turns out it might just be a huge Ponzi. So the point of today's episode actually is to talk about this over here. The Tron Ecosystem over on TRX, where we do have this pool, which I noticed just appeared, which is USDD and USDT for... Yeah, I don't know. This is why I've never really streamed before, because generally it seems like streaming's pretty hard in China. Oh dear. Says I'm good now, though. That's good chat. Haywire audio. Well, that didn't exactly go to plan. I just tried to live stream. I even hooked up my computer to an Ethernet cable instead of using Wi-Fi, but I still had to go through the old firewall to China with the VPN, and it's kind of laggy. So we're going to have to keep working on that live stream stuff. Need an even better connection than I did have. It's weird, because without the VPN on, right, the connection's pretty good, but without it, oh, we're fucked. The Tron DAO is tied in with this USDD token. The USDD token is a direct fork of UST that we just looked at, with the DAO being the reserve fund to protect the USDD token if it ever has a huge issue like we just saw on UST. So, of course, I cannot say that this is not high risk, because, I mean, we all thought UST was safe. Now there's a fork of it by the Tron Foundation, by Justin Sun, by Tron, and it's offering very juicy returns on your yield farming. You can stake here. Now, the way that I do this, right, the way I use Gate is I take my funds from the Binance Smart Chain, or I take them from Phantom, or I take them from Polygon, okay, DeFi farming, and I move them into this, and then I move them into TRX from there, okay? There might be another bridging method, but I like this one, okay? So what I do in Gate is pretty simple, okay? I send in a tether from the BSC. So, I just copy this code here, send it from my MetaMask into here, and then it arrives, right? Once it arrives, I withdraw it back out as TRX. So here is withdraw, okay? I have some tether here. I have $1,500 I've sent over, and then I will go to Tron TRC20. I then need a Tron Link wallet. This is my one here. Let me just send this first, and I'm going to show you how to set one up. So Tron Link wallet, send to here, TRX. We will send 1,500. Okay, then I'll do all my stuff. Gate's a little annoying because it's pretty slow with all the stuff, all the codes and things you have to put through. It can be a bit irritating. It's not exactly fast trading. Okay, we're good. Tron Link wallet, you can go here. All the links for today's video are in the description, by the way. So you can go to tronlink.org here, where you can either download it for your Android, iOS, browser extension, whatever. Works the same way as a MetaMask in that sense that you just get a seed phrase, put the seed phrase in, and then you open the wallet. But from there, once you've funded it with TRX, which you will need to fund it with TRX as well, you can buy that on Gate, send it over, okay, or any other place. Then you're going to need also to get it doesn't have gas in the same sense as normal. We have energy in the Tron Link wallet. So I'll show you here, right? So here we have energy and bandwidth, right? And these need to have quite substantial numbers in them to be able to interact with lots of sites, put through transactions. So the more energy and bandwidth you have, is the way I see it, then the better it is, because it means that you don't have to pay so much for transactions or anything. But if you run out of energy and bandwidth, you either have to wait for it to recharge, or you have to freeze or burn more TRX into your wallet. But you can also borrow, right? So here's Tron Energy.io. This is what I use, where I'm going to borrow some energy, right? I do also use this for getting more more Tron, essentially, right? This is Bet Fury, works the same way. I hold this BFG token in staking. If we can come down to here, Bet Fury earn, right? This is actually a GameFi DApp, okay? Gambling. But I use it by holding the BFG in my token, and that means daily I earn these tokens, okay? And the TRX and the USDT, I usually move into Tron, okay, to set up some Tron plays, pay for gas, these kind of things. So we do have another 20 TRX here. And if we look in total, yeah, I've managed to pick up another $63 and 783 TRX. Wow, unbelievable. So I'm going to move them out too. So I'll take my Tron Link wallet address, and then we'll also take the TRX. We're going to send that. Yeah, apart from that, you can do other things on here, but I just like how it collects me cash, basically. Have 0.3 BNB, 0.02 ETH, have some Bitcoins and BUSD, lots of different coins, just from holding the BFG token, right? So it's just kind of my printer for all this. So now I should have more stuff in here. So to get your energy, you're going to have to come here to tronscan.io and go down to resources, or you can go to this stake button here. We're going to need to stake a hell of a lot more TRX to be able to swap. You can see here some of these are already sold out, so we'll come to this one. See if this works. Okay, so now you can see my energy is massive. Look at that, huge. I believe it is the bandwidth is for sending tokens to other blockchains, and the energy is for swapping tokens on the chain, I believe is what it's called. So, but as you can see here now, I've just topped up so much more energy there with just 90 TRX. So that's me set now for what I want to be doing. Take $750 and we should be able to swap it right here instead then. As you can see, this Sun ecosystem already has $2 billion locked. In the stablecoin pools, they have $355 million. So this is no small fry. But compared to what Luna was before the exploit and what Anchor was, right? I'm going to show you what the Anchor equivalent is actually, because there is the same idea, right? It's three ecosystems working together: TRX, the USDD, and a lending protocol, which is also going to be around. We're going to find out what that is very soon. Are we swapped? We're swapped. Okay, so now we need to go to pool, okay? Can we do it here? No. We have to come to Sunswap. We go to pool, right? We're going to add liquidity. We're going to take our USDT and our USDD. Okay, and we're going to pair them. Now, before we do this, we need to make sure one thing, very important. As you can see here, it says V2. You can switch between V1, V1.5, or V2. So we're in V2. We're good to go. We take our USDD and we swap it with our USDT. Swap it Rooney. I'm sorry, we pair with liquidity. Pay Rooney. My wallet has only taken a little chunk down there, as opposed to before when I wiped myself out with one failed transaction. Now I'm holding on to loads. So that Tron Energy website is the solution to fixing your energy woes on Tron, which is great. So I've added liquidity there. So what can we do here? We can lock our Sun to get rewards. We can stake USDT and USDD for 38 to 39% APY. Fantastic, right? Let's deposit all that in there. So there are quite a few approvals. That's why the Tron Energy website is a godsend. It really is. Pretty fast. I'm impressed, actually, once it gets going. Once she gets warmed up, she's going well. She's running good. Locking Sun to obtain VSun, which can be used to enjoy a mining rate of up to 2.5x. I don't want to get more Sun. I sold it all before. But, you know, maybe. Did we go on the right one there? Okay, there we are. My position, $1,498. So barely any loss there using BetFury to boost that up. Total staked, and we can start to see there that we are going to start earning Sun and USDD, and we can claim these out. I guess the Sun I can just take and continue to lock it up then to get a boost on my farming. Current boost, let's have a look at this. Boost calculator. Ooh, yeah, if I can get about 5,000 VE Sun in here, I can double my boost there, getting a max possible boost of 1.98. Not bad. So I guess I'll be just taking the Sun and locking it away. I don't really need it. I don't want it. So that is how we're working around here, right? We have a bunch of other pools, but I'm not interested in them. I'm just interested in the stablecoin mining, right? Next thing we're going to look at is here, which would be the equivalent of Anchor, right, on the Tron ecosystem. This is Just Land. Notice everything's just in Sun. Just Land. Sun token. He's not egotistic at all. So what can we do here? We can supply our TRX, our USDT, and also our USDD. For USDD, we can supply and we can get a base APY of 3.33%, okay? But we're not mining any Just token with that. We can also take our TRX and supply it for 0.04% and 2.3% JST mining. So we're mining this JST token, which is the equivalent of our Anchor token, essentially, okay? With the USDD, you're not going to be able to mine any of that, but you are getting 3.33% on your USDD. So what you could do, right, is you could supply loads of the USDD into here and then borrow out more USDD and then farm with that and then get double rewards. You're making your money work for you. The highest return on here is probably, yeah, it's Sun token. Sun token gets you 23% APY on JST token, on the Anchor equivalent. But all I really have is a bunch of TRX sitting around and some stable coins. So I might as well, what I'm going to be doing is I've only got $67. It's not worth me doing this. So I'm going to be sitting and waiting to earn, right, $67 worth of tokens from my pool. Okay. Then I'll be pairing it up and adding more. I'm just going to be super compounding this and building it up, building it up. Building it up. Look at that. I've made a penny. Fantastic. So that is the Tron ecosystem. That's what's going on. If we want to see a chart of what kind of the equivalent, right? Because also it might be a good idea just holding on to some Tron now, stacking that Tron. Tron's all-time high all-time high, right, was, 14 cents. Reaching, oh no, it was 20. We're going to ignore that. I think the all-time high that we've seen so far is 16 cents, right? We've then seen a 14 cent. We're sitting at the moment, but look what's happening right recently with TRX. That's completely different to any other market really around about any other kind of blue chip. Like this is actually bearing quite well in the bear market. You might be able to get quite a nice return of the performance of your TRX compared to other tokens in the market at the moment, because it's not really suffering so much. It looks like it's really trying to push up, actually. So I'm really excited about this. I hope it works out. I hope it doesn't go all Terra Luna. $4! Oh my god, this is going to zero. This is going to zero, guys. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, with that, all the links for today's video are in the description. Of course, I cannot say this is a safe play after what we're looking at right now, but it is a very interesting play, right? I find it interesting, and I'm going to be probably DCAing more capital into it as the weeks and months carry on. Peace. Be good to each other. Don't get wrecked.